Confidence is the single most important thing that we all can have in our lives. And in the athletic arena, I tell them it's number one. It is, do you need to have skills and abilities? Sure you do. But if you have those, it's confidence. That is the number one thing to being a good player. Confidence. And it's an interesting thing, confidence, because when you think about it, we don't all lack confidence in every area of our lives. We are confident in many things. You just from something as mundane as the fact that we are confident in our use of a knife and fork in eating a steak. We don't even think twice about it. It's not something we give a second thought to. We're completely 100% confident. I know how to do this. However, I may not be confident in my use of chopsticks. And if I had to use that to feed myself, I do not have the skills or experience. And so I very much lack confidence if I were to sit down at a meal and have to use chopsticks as to whether I would be able to handle myself. To things that are important to us. We're confident in some things that are important to us, and we're not so confident in things that also are important to us. And that's where the confidence that sticks system comes in. Confidence. Here's what Napoleon Hill had to say about confidence in his book, Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill wrote, taking inventory of mental assets and liabilities, you will discover that your greatest weakness is lack of self-confidence. Isn't that interesting? Taking inventory of mental assets and liabilities, you will discover that your greatest weakness is lack of self-confidence. Again, not in everything. We're all confident in some things. But if there's an area of your life, if there's something you want to do or accomplish in your life, and that is an area that you don't lack confidence in, that's where the confidence that sticks system will really help you. The confidence in mind game, as I call it. Are you playing by the right set of rules? That's the problem. Most aren't. In our world, since we were quite young, we've been taught the wrong rules for playing the confidence game. For real, genuine, lasting confidence, we've been completely taught the wrong set of rules. Self-help gurus, books, well-meaning friends and family have told us things about how you've got to feel confident. You've got to eliminate those feelings of fear and self-doubt. And they've been telling us and teaching us the wrong things about fear and the confidence game. If you're ready to play by a new set of rules, not the same old stuff, that's not what you're going to get. Here's what you're not going to get in the confidence that sticks system. Visualization, hypnosis, self-hypnosis, positive affirmations, self-esteem, relaxation, eliminating negative thoughts and all that has to do with that. No, we are going to introduce a radically different set of rules, new rules to play the confidence and mind game by that will give you genuine confidence and a confidence that lasts, a confidence that sticks. What is confidence and why have it? Kind of important questions to think about, right? What is confidence? Confidence essentially has two definitions. One, a feeling of certainty or assurance. That's the most common definition. That is the one that is out there that everyone teaches about. It's all about the feelings of confidence, the feeling of certainty or assurance. And think about that for a moment. Having certainty or being fully assured of an outcome. I don't care how good you are. And I certainly deal with this with my athletes that I work with. Being 100% certain or being fully assured of the outcome they want, boy, if you're waiting for that feeling, you're going to be waiting a long time. Because are those certain outcomes and assured outcomes guaranteed? No, not in the athletic world, not in life either. And then there's the other definition of confidence. It's as important, it's really more important, I think. But it's an older definition, and it's one that is so often overlooked. It's an act of trust or reliance. An act of trusting yourself, of relying on yourself, and trusting in your ability. There's the feelings of confidence and the actions of confidence. Two very important distinctions, especially for true, genuine confidence and confidence that sticks. Why do we need or want confidence? Confidence just for the sake of having confidence? You ever thought about that? I mean, would you really be satisfied if you were fully confident in every area of your life that is important to you, but it really didn't change anything? You didn't do anything with it? No, we don't want confidence just for the sake of having confidence. We want it for a purpose, for goals, dreams that we have, to help us with those things, to have better performance in athletics, better performance in business, to be better at public speaking, a better parent, to be more confident and outgoing and outspoken in social situations. We want confidence for a reason. Think and consider what it is that you want confidence for. In Russ Harris's book, The Confidence Gap, here's some examples of some people that were answering that question, and see if this relates to you in any way. Claire was a somewhat shy 33-year-old receptionist who hasn't been out on a date in more than 4 years. She would join a dating agency and start meeting new people if she had more confidence. Ethan, a senior manager in a large corporation, would be more effective at making decisions under pressure and better at giving performance appraisals to his staff if he had more confidence. Raj, the owner of a very successful restaurant, would take out a loan and open a second restaurant he's been dreaming about if he only had more confidence. Answer the question. In a world where you had unlimited confidence, when you think about Claire and Ethan and Raj, or in you and your situation, in a world where you had unlimited confidence, how would you behave differently? Walk and talk differently? Play, work, or perform differently? In a world where you had unlimited confidence, how would you treat others differently? Friends, family, new acquaintances? How would you talk to yourself differently if you had unlimited confidence? How would your character change? What sort of things would you start doing if you had unlimited confidence? What difference would confidence help you make in the world that you want to make if you had unlimited confidence? Here's some more. Rob, a 42-year-old real estate agent looking for a change in his career, would enroll part-time at a university and start studying for his MBA if he was only more confident. Sarah, an unemployed dancer, would attend far more auditions and dance much better in front of the judges in that genuinely challenging situation with an uncertain outcome. If she had more confidence, she would be that way. Phil, a semi-professional tennis player, would be better at playing under pressure and hopefully win more games. Cleo, a shy 28-year-old scientist, would make more friends, spend more time socializing, and behave in a more genuine, warm, and engaging way in social situations if only he had more confidence. Any of these strike a chord with you? Dana, a junior manager in a large manufacturing company, would contribute more in meetings, including sharing her genuine opinions and giving suggestions. Alexis, a 28-year-old mother of 2 young boys, would be more assertive with her domineering, hypercritical mother-in-law. These again from Russ Harris's book, The Confidence Gap. As you develop genuine confidence, write down the start of that sentence right there at the bottom. As I develop genuine confidence, comma, and finish that out. What is it that you would do? how would you behave differently, talk differently, perform differently? It's important to know why you want the confidence. Here's the 5 major causes of low self-confidence. 1, excessive expectations. We just flat expect too much out of ourselves. Has anyone ever told you you're your own worst critic? You're the hardest person on yourself. A lot of us are that way. But to be that way in an excessive way, to have excessive expectations, is one of the major causes of low self-confidence. Harsh self-judgment often follows those excessive expectations, and when you don't meet them, you harshly judge yourself. Harsh self-judgment is a major cause of low self-confidence. Fixation, hang-up, preoccupation with fear that you're feeling. The preoccupation of, I've got to be fearless. You don't. Only imaginary characters and our movie heroes are fearless. Captain America, Jason Bourne, 007. Oh, they're fearless, right? They're fictional characters. You don't have to be fearless. In fact, you won't be. And don't expect to be, because fear is our fight or flight response that we are made with in action. You just don't want to be hung up on it, fixated on it, or preoccupied with it. And that's one of the major causes of low self-confidence. In the confidence that sticks system, we will help you, I will help you, and we together will completely transform how we think about fear and how we react to it. The last 2 are lack of experience and lack of skills. And I think that's pretty easy to understand. If you're not a confident public speaker, perhaps it's because you don't have the skills of public speaking. Perhaps you don't have the experience. If you had the skills and experience, would you be more confident in public speaking? Sure you would. And if you want to do that, a great place to go do that is in a Toastmasters club. Join a Toastmasters club, and you will get to practice the skills and learn the skills and have people help you and coach you with the skills of leadership and public speaking. And you'll get that experience. And when you have that experience in those skills, don't you think you'll be more confident? Sure you would. The building confidence cycle. Pretty easy, really. And you'll notice there at the bottom of this slide, how to get good at doing anything. This applies to how to get good at doing anything, how to be more confident right here. Practice the necessary skills that you want for whatever it is that is important to you. Apply them as best you can. Get the experience. Assess the results that you get, and then modify as needed. Practice the skills, apply them, and get experience. Assess the results, and modify as needed. How to get good at doing anything. That is the building confidence cycle. We'll go through that in the confidence that sticks system. What about instant confidence? In books, you'll read, and in courses, you'll see, and in seminars, and webinars, you'll hear self-help gurus claim to show you how to have instant confidence. Hey, look at this. Here's how you can have instant confidence. And you know what? Sometimes it works. Unfortunately, that's usually how long it lasts, for an instant. While you're reading that book, while you're in that seminar with all those upbeat, positive people that are cheering you on and saying, you could do it. When you're listening to that recording in your car and you're pumping your fist down, I could do this. I'm feeling great. I feel confident. In those moments, yes. But when you step out of your comfort zone into that genuinely challenging situation with an uncertain outcome, that sort of confidence in the feelings, when you focus on the feelings of confidence, melt away in an instant. Confidence that sticks. Genuine confidence that is lasting and that sticks. Isn't that what we want? That's the confidence that sticks system that I have developed and I put people through. The steps of the confidence that sticks system. Here's the 5 steps we'll go through when you join me. Number one, understanding genuine confidence, the what and the whys. What confidence is, we talked a little bit about that here. The whys, we'll definitely talk about that together. We'll revolutionize your connection with fear and generate true confidence, a confidence that sticks. Step 3 is we'll connect with what drives you. Very, very important, critical. Step number 4, we'll show you how to subdue your fear. You're not getting rid of it, okay? I'm a confident public speaker. I'm good at it. I've been in competitions. I've won. Yet I'm still fearful. I'm still nervous. I'm still anxious before I get up on stage. Why? It's our fight or flight response. It's there. It's there for a reason. It's there for a purpose. We'll talk about using fear as an ally, subduing your fear. And then step number 5, putting it all together in confidence game domination. Step number 1, understanding genuine confidence, the what's and the whys. You'll learn and understand the top 2 most important rules of the confidence game, like number 1 rule, the golden rule of the confidence game. The actions of confidence come first, the feelings of confidence come later. You'll get clear on your confidence end game, what it is that you want from having confidence. You'll get clear on the causes of your low self-confidence for you specifically. It's different for everyone. And we will dispel myths about fear and prepare you for your change in relationship to your fears. We've been completely taught the wrong things about fear for a long time. Fear's gotten a bad rap. Our fight or flight response, which is what fear is there to help us. We can turn it into an ally. Fear is not false evidence appearing real. Is that tiger that's loose in the zoo false evidence appearing real? Perhaps, but if it's not, I hope your fight or flight response kicks in. Is fear what's holding you back? No. Is fear a sign of weakness? Absolutely not. We all have it. But see, we think of fear as a sign of weakness because we're told that by the self-help gurus, and we see that in the movies that we watch. I mentioned, Jason Bourne, he's fearless, right? 007, he's fearless. Captain America, they're fearless. They're fictional characters, okay? So we will dispel those myths and change your relationship to your fear. Why is step 1 important? You'll know and understand that the genuine confidence game is played by a radically different set of rules. Radically different set of rules, and if you're ready for that, then you're in the right place. They're different than what you've been taught since you were young. You'll get a clear understanding for the basis for all goals and know why you've fallen short on many of those that are important to you. And will correct your thinking and understanding around fear. What to expect to get out of step 1. Sense of empowerment and relief knowing what true confidence really is. How genuine confidence can immeasurably improve your life. You will know how to make your goals easy to go after. You will know how to take meaningful, valuable steps towards your goals every day. You will forever have a mind shift towards your fears and anxiety in step 1. Step 2, revolutionizing your connection with fear and generating true confidence that sticks. We get down to work, learning and practicing the skills for revamping your fear while developing genuine confidence. You will learn and apply more of the rules of the confidence game. I mentioned the golden rule of the confidence game. The actions of confidence come first. The feelings of confidence come later. You will learn and apply powerful techniques for disconnecting from limiting beliefs, and it is not how the gurus say that it's done. In fact, the way that the gurus in the self-help industry today, most of them, not all, but most, and not going to mention any names, not going to do that, but the techniques that are taught out there, in fact, put people in an endless loop cycle, roller coaster that they never get off of fighting with and trying to change and eliminate limiting beliefs. You'll learn to apply powerful techniques for disconnecting from limiting beliefs. It's not how they say it's done. And you'll become aware of the self-esteem trap. And what life skill trumps self-esteem? This is crucial. crucial because there's so much misinformation out there in the personal development and self-help world about self-esteem as well. It can be a trap, and is for a lot of people, and in fact hurts a lot of people in the way that they try to overcome it and build it. And there is a life skill that completely trumps self-esteem, and we'll cover that in step 2. Why step 2 is important? The need to understand the double-edged sword that is your mind. You'll realize the truth about your negative thoughts, the truth, and learn what it takes to disconnect from them. You'll learn how to deal with thoughts that we perceive are true that might be holding you back. You'll discover the self-esteem myth and what is better for you in developing a confidence that sticks, and you'll learn how to fully engage in everything that you do. What to expect to get out of step 2. You will understand your mind like never before, enabling you to use it how it works naturally to your full advantage. You will discover and easily use skills that disconnect you from unhelpful thoughts that have held you back for so long. You will learn the power of engagement that will enable you to be or be better at, fill in the blank for you. Is it to be a better conversationalist? A great one. To write well or better. To sing well. To speak well or better. To play a great game of golf or whatever sport that you play. To run well. To negotiate well. To compete well. Fill in the blank. Whatever you want to be better at. Step 3. Step 3 is connecting with what drives you. Identifying the values and principles that make life worthwhile. Boy, isn't that important. How your values and principles make daily victories and success possible. Daily. While guiding you to your most cherished goals. We'll set meaningful, realistic goals based on your principles for love, work, play, and health. A lot of times, people are letting other people set their goals for them. They're not setting their goals, or their boss or their leader in something is setting their goals for them, and it's not really what matches up with their values and principles based on love, work, play, and health. We'll identify those and set the goals that are based on that, and it leads to a much more rewarding life and much easier goal, daily and long-term goal achievement. Why a values-driven life leads to a confidence that sticks. Not a goals-driven life. Goals are important. But if you're just focused on goals, it's always, when you reach that one, that one's done, and it's on to the next one. Our values and our principles, a life driven by those, is what really leads to a confidence that sticks. What to expect, or why step 3 is important. You'll learn how to have meaningful successes every day. You'll learn more important rules of the confidence game. You will learn what is more important than outcomes in your life. And we will set your inner compass and know how to recognize any fears that need to be dealt with. What to expect out of step 3. You'll identify your top 6 values and principles, which will excite and empower you, giving you a feeling of a direction you've never felt before. Wow. Wouldn't that be great? Have a feeling of direction you've never felt before. You'll avoid the most common success trap. Yeah. There's many of those out there. While seeing how you can be every bit as successful as anyone you admire out of step 3. Step 4, subduing your fear. You will learn what fear really is, not what you've always heard that it is. Or all these acronyms, false evidence appearing real. No, you'll learn what fear really is. We'll focus on the physical aspects of fear and how you typically react, and you'll learn how you should react or respond to fear, nervousness, anxiety. Why step 4 is important. You'll learn to understand the fear trap. You'll learn and understand how you've been mistaken about your fears, what they do to you, and how fear can be beneficial, an ally in your success. You'll learn to tame fear by noticing it and making space for it rather than fighting it. You'll get over being nervous about your nervousness, anxious about your anxiety, and fearful of your fear. You will become a fear whisperer. What you can expect out of step 4, a fear whisperer. Cool. You will learn and know how to use fear as an ally in your success. And you will have a complete transformed relationship with your fears. No more fearing your fears. Step 5, the confidence game, domination, brings it all together. In this step, we put it all together. Values, principles, goals, and actions. Disconnecting from your thoughts. That's the key. Engaging in everything that you do and expanding around your fear. We take the 4 first steps and we bring it all together in confidence game domination. Why step 5 is important? We will refresh what's been covered and what we've done and the progress you've made since step 1. You will know what it takes to win and dominate the confidence and mind game on a daily basis. You will know how to handle yourself when you aren't winning the game. We don't always winning it. We can't win at every moment of every day. You'll learn how to handle yourself when that's happening. What to expect out of step 5. You will be fully equipped and through the whole system, the confidence that sticks system, out of step 5 and when you're finished. You will be fully equipped to handle feelings, disconnect and unhook from your thoughts, engage fully in acting on your principles and value, be free to behave like the confident person you've always wanted to be, and do the things that truly matter to you while living with genuine confidence. Rome wasn't built in a day. Confidence in what is most important to you and where you need it doesn't develop into a powerful confidence that sticks overnight. It takes time and action. Additionally, genuine confidence isn't just a feeling that comes and goes. That's how it's taught out there. You've got to feel confident. I've got to feel confident before I do something that's important to me. You're going to be waiting a long time. It is a skill and action, confidence is, of trusting yourself, being true to yourself, and acting on your principles regardless of how you're feeling. This is a confidence that sticks.